Large up Afro-Soul sound coming from my man King J, brother self.
When Afro-Soul a play, big dub inna the night and inna the day, anyway we play.
You know Afro-Soul make you deep. Better days are coming, you see. Visions are for you and me. Elevate your soul. Fly, come with me. Elevate your soul. Elevate your soul. Fly, come with me. Visions are for you and me. Better days are coming, you see. Visions are for you and me. Elevate your soul. Elevate your soul. Elevate your soul.
What are we supposed to do? Living in a time like this. Keep taking the children to the park. Don't let them break your poor little heart. Cause your star would bring no calm. You will be living in raging force. Sometimes it's lack of understanding. Our mind, our heart, and soul. Don't look.
Esto es lo que siento, esto es amor. Esto es lo que siento, esto es dolor. Esto es lo que siento, esto es amor. Esto es lo que siento, esto es dolor. Dolor por las personas, la gente que no está. Amor a la creación, a toda la humanidad. Mi reggae marca el ritmo, la letra, la canción. Mi mente que me dicta en cada ocasión. Sonidos que me envuelven, me hacen liberar. Siento que con esto yo te puedo ayudar. Armemos ya este puente que nos lleve a Sion. Estamos ya cansados de vivir en opresión. Qué lindo que es pensar un mañana ideal. Qué lindo que es soñar, qué lindo que es soñar, ¿no? Esto es lo que siento, esto es amor. Esto es lo que siento, esto es dolor. Esto es lo que siento, esto es amor. Esto es lo que siento, esto es dolor. Vamos a encender encendiendo la mecha de la vida, fuego que nos cure todas las heridas. Hermano y hermanita, amor es lo que cuenta, solo hay que esperar, solo tiempo resta. Faltan tantas cosas que pronto llegarán, si sigo mi camino ya no hay vuelta atrás. Esto es lo que siento, esto es amor, esto es lo que siento, esto es dolor, esto es lo que siento, esto es amor, esto es lo que siento, esto es dolor. Solo. Recuerdo mi pasado como el tiempo me afectó. Antes yo lloraba y ahora estoy con vos. Nunca me dejes, te canto de corazón. Nunca me dejes que yo pierda la razón. Este es para aquellos que ya no vemos más. Cuídanos desde arriba, no te vamos a olvidar. Este es para aquellos que ya no vemos más. Cuídanos desde arriba, no te vamos a olvidar. Esto es lo que siento, esto es amor, esto es lo que siento, esto es dolor, esto es lo que siento, esto es amor, esto es lo que siento, esto es dolor. Dolor por las personas, la gente que no está. Amor a la creación, a toda la humanidad. Mi reggae marca el ritmo, la letra, la canción. Mi mente que me dicta en cada ocasión. Sonidos que me envuelven, me hacen liberar. Siento que con esto yo te puedo ayudar. Armemos ya este puente que nos lleve a Sion. Estamos ya cansados de vivir en opresión. Qué lindo que es pensar un mañana ideal. Qué lindo que es soñar, qué lindo que es soñar, ¿no? Esto es lo que siento, esto es amor, esto es lo que siento, esto es dolor, esto es lo que siento, esto es amor, esto es lo que siento, esto es dolor.
I want to know the laws of the universe, the sun, the moon, the stars. I want to know the sciences and mathematics that made the pyramids. Unified, liberated, radio.
Acá solo triunfa el que venga preparado. Por eso estate atento que no queremos despistados. Tienes que estar despierto para lidiar con todo esto. El mal sabor del rechazo de la gente lo transformo todo el tiempo de manera inteligente. No pueden superarse, solo quieren engañarse. Sea por comodidad o por ignorancia. Pierden su lugar o no les da importancia. Solo hay que crecer, la fe te fortalece como el árbol de raíz que crece siempre fuerte. Solo para arriba sin jamás torcerse. Solo para arriba sin jamás torcerse. Estos son mis días de buscavidas. Días en que el peso no se gana sino más. Días que no hay jodas y tenemos que sudar. Luchando sin cesar, luchando sin cesar. Una minoría soportando a Babilón, combatiendo por las calles tanta discriminación. Demasiado triste es el ambiente que percibo. Siempre dando gracias al Eterno por lo mío. Mi camino es solo aquel de la gente que se esfuerza, que cuando cae al abismo se levanta con más fuerza. Cuando tus brazos te digan que no vas, cuando tus piernas empiecen a flaquear, cuando el peso del mundo esté sobre tus hombros, recuerda esa luz que te levantará. Mira hacia el cielo y no pienses nada más. Hay que esforzarse día a día sin parar. Mis pies están cansados de tanto caminar, pero sé que la meta estoy por alcanzar. Cuando estoy cansado, enojado, deprimido, encuentro en el más alto mi guía, mi camino. Selassie es quien nos dijo no dejemos de luchar. La causa que defendemos nunca podrán derrotar. Respeto es lo que obtiene el que sabe respetar. Desgracia es lo que obtiene el que no tiene voluntad. Digo, garra es lo que pone el león en su lugar. Conciencia es lo que lleva cuando fluye el liricazo. Estos son mis días de buscavidas. Días en que el peso no se gana sino más. Días que no hay jodas y tenemos que sudar. Luchando sin cesar, luchando sin cesar. Una minoría soportando a Babilón, combatiendo por las calles tanta discriminación. Demasiado triste es el ambiente que percibo. Siempre dando gracias al Eterno por lo mío. Mi camino es solo aquel de la gente que se esfuerza, que cuando cae el abismo se levanta con más fuerza. Cuando tus brazos te digan que no más, cuando tus piernas empiecen a flaquear, cuando el peso del mundo esté sobre tus hombros, recuerda esa luz que te levantará. Mira hacia el cielo y no pienses nada más. Hay que esforzarse día a día sin parar. Mis pies están cansados de tanto caminar, pero sé que la meta estoy por alcanzar. Cuando estoy cansado, enojado, deprimido, encuentro en el más alto mi guía, mi camino. Selassie es quien nos dijo no dejemos de luchar. La causa que defendemos nunca podrán derrotar. Respeto es lo que obtiene el que sabe respetar. Desgracia es lo que obtiene el que no tiene voluntad. Garra es lo que pone el león en su lugar. Conciencia es lo que lleva cuando fluye lírica. ¡Bum! Estos son mis días de buscavidas. Días en que el peso no se gana sino más. Días que no hay jodas y tenemos que sudar. Luchando sin cesar, luchando sin cesar. Estos son mis días de buscavidas. Días en que el peso no se gana sino más. Días que no hay jodas y tenemos que sudar. Luchando sin cesar, luchando sin cesar. Oye, no star. Luchemos, sigamos adelante. Ya tú sabes, como el árbol siempre firme, con raíces fuertes que no se doblegan. ¿Ok? DP Man 2013. Estos son mis días de buscavidas. Días en que el peso no se gana sino más. Días que no hay jodas y tenemos que sudar. Luchando sin cesar, luchando sin cesar. Estos son mis días de buscavidas. Días en que el peso no se gana sino más. Días que no hay jodas y tenemos que sudar. Luchando sin cesar, luchando sin cesar. Right?
Love it when the girl them can't tip on them toe. Killer have a whole heap of killer them out a door. And remember, we always a go read what we sow. Bear me where you owe. But them now I fear. I drive round and I walk on with balaclava pan face. And I drive be a fear. And I people like car and vehicle. But we is a whole truck. Tell some little fool them get hold up. Gun in a face, I would never try though. Passport in a hand, we a fly to. Them always want to find somebody to cry to. The whole of your people, them a go die to. The whole of your people, them a go die. With the killer's arm, me no bother try. Brain fly in a sky, easy jet one time. That's why killer me no ramp with mankind. Live your life, do your thing. Bumbo will can't tell we anything. We don't tell them say anything or anything. You violate the general, we make this semi swing. They say me it a sing like Jordan Smith. Brand new machine, the killer order it. All them picnic me off a father it. Boy violate me circle on no corner quick. With a machine brand new from man new. Me no give a fuck who can do kung fu. Just wait till one of them bullet them conk you. Inna your head, you a go dead. But when it come to the girl them we never waste time. But we a make girl them wind up them waistline. Anytime them hear the bassline, them a beg the killer for real or fi take time. Take time now. Me a tell the girl them fi take time now. Me a tell the shot of them fi take time. Cause you with Tech 9 out of the Tech 9 now. Me a tell the girl them fi take time now. Me a tell the hot girls fi take time now. Me a tell the shot of them take time. Cause you with Tech 9 out of the Tech 9 now. Live your life, do your thing. Live your life, do your thing. We don't tell them say anything or anything. You violate the general, we make the semi swing. Live your life, do your thing. Bumbo will can't tell me anything. We don't tell them say anything or anything. You violate the general, we make the semi swing. Before we clout it, they never want it. Them know where we are walk with. Now your mama can't come back into the market. The car with them have, them can't park it. The whole of me shot at them done market. But them now want fear. I drive round and I walk round with balaclava pan face. And I drive be a fear. And I people like car and vehicle. But we is a whole truck. Tell some little fool them get hold up. Gun in a face, I would never try to. Passport in a hand, we a fly to. Them always want to find somebody to cry to. The whole of your people, them a go die to. Live your life, do your thing. Live your life, do your thing. Live your life, do your thing. Bumbo will can't tell me anything. Live your life, do your thing. Live your life, do your thing. Live your life, do your thing. Bumbo will can't tell me anything.
Drops are falling, falling. Good morning, good morning. This is a new dawning, dawning. Such a beautiful situation. Africa, the crown of creation. The heartbeat of every nation. Mother who taught us civilization. The mathematics of ancient Egyptians. We discovered iron and gave it to the conquering lion.
Hey yo, hey DJ, drop that needle, needle, needle.
Good morning, good morning. Dew drops are falling, falling. Good morning, good morning. This is a new dawning, dawning. Such a beautiful situation. Africa, the crown of creation. The heartbeat of every nation. Mother who taught us civilization. The mathematics of ancient Egyptians. We discovered iron and gave it to the conquering lion. Good morning, Zion. I hear a booming lion down in the Sudan. Good morning, Zion. Kilimanjaro mountain I am from Congo region. Good morning, Zion. I hear a booming lion down in the Sudan. Good morning, Zion. Black queens all roving diamond from Congo region. African pride did secret us from when we were just fetus. Shaka Zulu, elephant tusk got blue dust. Pagan can no more abuse us. Gabriela and Black Negros stand up so that they cannot defeat us. A banquet for the Queen Mother in Lagos. Shine forth and men rock commander wake us. Good morning, Zion. I hear a roaring lion down in the Sudan. Good morning, Zion. Kilimanjaro mountain I am from Congo region. Good morning, Zion. I hear a roaring lion down in the Sudan. Good morning, Zion. Black queens all roving diamonds from Congo region. No Ethiopia shall stretch forth her arms of a natural resource. Crowns of gold and silver in Ivory Coast. Cheetahs facing at a ram goat. Princes shall come out of Egypt. Mount Sinai she will bear witness. The place where mankind had its genesis. In the desert Gustav found an oasis. Good morning, Zion. I hear a roaring lion down in the Sudan. Good morning, Zion. Kilimanjaro mountain I am from Congo region. Good morning, Zion. I hear a roaring lion down in the Sudan. Good morning, Zion. Black queens all roving Atlantic history. The ancestors are now before me. Good morning, Zion. Civilization, the mathematics of ancient Egyptians. We discovered iron and gave it to the conquering lion. Good morning, Zion. Come out of Egypt, Mount Sinai, she will bear witness. The place where mankind had its genesis. In the desert, Mr. found an oasis. Good morning, Jaja.
officer, it's not my boom jar. Me swear to God I never seen it before. You cuff me and take me in for questioning. Why you picking on me? I never done anything. Not guilty, not guilty. I shouldn't have to face a long sentence. Not guilty, not guilty. I shouldn't have to face a long sentence. Said you never catch me with her best friend Sally. My hand down her panty in a back alley. What's going on? My woman demand where she have a cold patch and me have a warm hand. Just a minor discretion, I promise you. You're my empress and I've always been true. Not guilty, not guilty. I shouldn't have to face a long sentence. Not guilty, not guilty. I shouldn't have to face a long sentence. I tried so hard, but I could not quite. I tried to be good, I tried to do right. I tried so hard, but I could not quite. Not guilty, not guilty. I shouldn't have to face a long sentence. Not guilty, not guilty. I shouldn't have to face a long sentence. Corner shop, ask your wife Molly. I was with her all night, man, I sure am sorry. They say them have a fingerprint, heavy evidence that I'm about to face a long sentence. Judge and jury, I'm down on my knees. Show a little mercy, I'm begging you please. Not guilty, not guilty. I shouldn't have to face a long sentence. I shouldn't have to face a long sentence. Not guilty. I shouldn't have to face a long sentence. Not guilty. I shouldn't have to face a long sentence. And I'm not guilty. Man, I'm not guilty. Man, I'm not guilty. I shouldn't have to face a long sentence. Not guilty. I'm not guilty. I shouldn't have to face a long sentence. Don't ask me where I'm from. A better question is if you ask me where I'm going. From, you see, the way that I walk, the way that I talk, I keep my hair covered while I grow my locks. But the fire upon the pagan keep it blazing hot. You wonder how I get the vibes that I got.
my friends, the Rasta man them. A real bobo man needs a bobo woman. Children of Zion, whenever you see us, 'cause Jah know our righteousness is always showing. But when you see the lightning in the sky, the pagans start die, start burn up in the fire because of their lies. We'll be in the sky, no more need to cry. The children of Zion don't need wings to fly. Rastafari, 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 Rastafari. Bendulu, Bendulu, Je la fume pure, passe-moi le fanto que je la roule. Aïe aïe, je la fume pure, rien de meilleur, c'est comme ça que je la trouve cool. Oh nanana aïe, je la fume pure, passe-moi le fanto que je la roule. Bouh! Je la fume pure, rien de meilleur, c'est comme ça que je la trouve cool. Pour une fois que je suis au pays, je la fume pure. C'est comme ça que je l'aime, je ne tousse pas, je la fume pure. Pour la savourer, je me rapproche de la nature pour laisser mon esprit repartir loin à l'aventure. Tu connais déjà avant de dormir, même quand je me lève tôt. Sister Sunny original, check le natural. La seule qui pense les blessures de mon mental. Je la fume pure, passe-moi le fanto que je la roule. Et aïe, je la fume pure, rien de meilleur, c'est comme ça que je la trouve cool. Oh nanana, je la fume pure, je la fume pure, je la fume pure.
ready, Rasna, yeah, I go bandy yard. That is for me, brother, banduludab. Yeah, so diversion from Portugal. I test pondi payaka from Sicily Island. Not the affirmation, never proud of the destiny you give me, Jah. The liberty is a clean of the existence when I need it. In a this hotter day now, yeah, I will be for every generation. Unnecessary day I go eyes at. Open in a money and culture support for the timeless uncle by violence in me. All we must tell from modern evil, all we can help through the knowledge. You're all we love like means that walk the darkness when, cause all come from Ethiopia. The color of life is green. Remind man, don't kill it. One more time again. The color of life is green. Keep the forest ecological, use with your plants. Give me the fire, turn on me spliff in a me meditation. Big boat your blessing in a teaching of Jah musician. Jesus Christ in a the cross, forgive we the salvation. Highly King Selassie, I the first was a revelation in a David throne. 25 generation descended like right at him. Lion of Judah, Marcus Garvey was prophet when him reached nation. Stolen gold, scattering blood from Magdalene in African. Forceful, not sinful, we have angle. What are that? Because from black man oriental to white man there is equality. We are his creations, ya know. Say his imperial majesty love everyone. And so we are from the more rich to the more poor. One destiny, one blood, one heart and one love. Respecting brethren and sister and blood and more. Making the peace with the wisdom King Solomon told me. Police in helicopter, they must search the area. Police in helicopter, aye. Over the hills and deep in the valley, where we hide and plant we sense, aye. Police in helicopter, no stop look for we. Police in helicopter, they must search the area. Police in helicopter, aye. Over the hills and deep in the valley, where we hide and plant we sense, aye. Police in helicopter, no stop look for we. Every day them in a helicopter over ganja field. They want to discover the ganja field is very large. We have it well camouflaged, trying to find our location. We are deep in the woodland. Our livelihood, they want to take it away. Come along with them poisonous spray. We sell ganja for make we money. They want us to live in poverty. Selling ganja is our only income. The ganja fields, they want to burn it down. Them coming helicopter. Really think they are superior on the helicopter. Them have them gadgets, you see them in the air. Looking everywhere, them can't find it. Where we hide it, over the hills and deep in the valley, where we hide and plant we sense it. Police in helicopter, no stop look for we. Them just can't find we, find we. Them just can't find we, find we. No, them just can't find we, find we. Them just can't find we. Over the hills and deep in the valley, where we hide and plant we sense it. Police and politicians, them fi go to hell. Ganja fi legal, ganja fi sale. Against the system, we are go rebel. Police in helicopter, no stop look for we. Y al despertar el sol con la mañana, magia de vivir, poder de esa mirada, fuerzas para seguir y estar enamorada. Luna llena estás, tócame con tus alas de hada y con el sol. Naturaleza
Glorious Styles, International Vibes, LiberatedRadio.com.
Watch this, me bad boy. Before you try test the rude boy skill, make sure you can pay your funeral bill. Them a fit, send me merciless and cruel. I'm in a stop murder informer and what rude boy knocking teeth when me a step up and climb. This me get a track to dead something after 9. Gun big so the little and tell people time. Walk with 45 on the train line. I bet you give the put you over the line. I see if me no make curse reverse same time. This the bad boy and you're dead same time. This the bad boy and you're dead. But before you try test the rude boy skill, make sure you can pay your funeral bill. Them a bit, send me merciless and cruel. I'm in a stop murder informer and all those that are like informer. I am never informed on a man yet. Put your hand over your ears now. Make sure you can pay your funeral bill. Make sure you can pay your funeral. Gun shape like a when plane outfit take off. Gun a glisten like a blasted looking glass. Boy see me gonna fit the first and the last. First and the last never get chance fit us. I must see them don't be a go get up and talk. I play the big come but me defend it with me proud. No space no time to murder them fast. But boy no guilty Lord before I just boy before you try test the road boy skill. Make sure you can pay
some commandments on the table of stone. And when he readeth them forward, we can't quake, y'all. Lightning and brimstone and fire, and thunder in desolate places. When these commandments were delivered to Jason, then he readeth them forward, he must do. Dreadful, I tell you.
What a feeling, what a vibes when me come on stage. Me a waiting for it so long like a lion in a cage. What a lovely day, me got nothing to blame. When me ready, me heart like a burning flame. Like a cracker. Well, like a burning flame, ready me hot like a. Oh, what a feeling, you know. Oh, what a vibe, yeah. Oh, what a feeling, you know. Oh, what a vibe, yeah. One miss a point to be free, miss a point to be wild. One max up on the speaker, miss it shouting loud. Well, born to be real, miss a born to be kind. There's nothing like a good sound. One miss a kill, kill them out. Miss a kill with them sound. Kill them out. There's nothing like a good sound. You made that big bassline, you made that. Oh, what a feeling, you know. Oh, what a vibes, yeah. Because the rhythm is so nice, you know I'm gonna run it twice. Oh, what a feeling. Oh, what a vibe, yeah. Because the rhythm is so sweet, I'm in love with a big bassline. Oh, what a feeling, you know. Oh, what's the vibe, yeah. Because the rhythm is so nice, you know I'm gonna run it twice. One miss a point to be free, miss a point to be wild. One max up on the speaker, miss it shouting loud. Well, born to be real, miss a born to be kind. There's nothing like a good sound. One miss a kill them out. Miss a kill with them sound. Kill them out. There's nothing like a good sound.
Yeah, man, true lion, I come for enter. Spit the flames upon the microphone center. Long to the man called up, man, it's man control your seed. Calibration, time is what you need. Now the rich them say they get richer and the poor them stay poor. And the people them fin know, yeah, that's one thing you can't make down. And this a wicked world we live in. True words of a privileged man, white man, European, brown, deaf, blood and destruction. So one to rule the world, them still exploit the earth. What am I gonna do if they get more profit? See them around and see them spurt. We all should be alert. Not many are concerned. I will if how wicked things them do. I will if how wicked dirt. We see how poverty and distress never find no end. All of the youths them in the ghetto, them have no money for spend. It's getting rougher every day and nobody not make no friends. God, the people are getting cold inside, don't know watch them. Liberation time. Now we need liberation. Talking about liberation time. Now we need liberation. Give power to the people, yeah. Power to the people. We need a woman liberation. Yeah. Yo, everything wrong. Well, this like a disease are breaking out. Me watch the situation while inside one from nothing so. And the youth them down from here, they better get up, stand up and run. Let it work, control your mind and let the good things never stop. Sometimes we dig down in the struggle, need a know where we find and let you pull down in the world and make you dumb and blind. Never mix up with them blood games, uplift yourself and let it shine. Let the truth and right change up your mind. You see how poverty and distress never find no end. All of the youths them in the ghetto, them have no money for spend. It's getting rougher every day and nobody not make no friends. God, these people are getting cold inside, you know watch them. Liberation time. Now we need liberation. Talking about liberation time. Now we need liberation. Give power to the people, yeah. Give power to the people. Well, it's a woman liberation. We are gonna love you where we can't stop. From Mother Nature we move too far away. With all this criminality we can't stop. So from our conscience we move too far away. What they wicked they move people, them don't know what they do. Now give me rap them liberation time. Now we need liberation. Talking about liberation time. Now we need liberation.
Various styles, international vibes. LiberatedRadio.com.
No, I gotta readjust to make it comfortable. Line it up and let him 1 or 2. Got to love you, woman, with your greens and blues. Now she's gone, I'm gonna follow through. Inhale, exhale, pass it to the next man floating. I'm only sitting, wishing, hoping. I'm only tripping, don't you worry. I couldn't stop if I tried. I hate to say, you be killing my natural vibe. Make you feel high. Gonna make you feel high. I'm my mother, I'm my father, I am me. I am whole, I am open, I am capable. I'm at peace, I'm at home, I am free. I'm a natural vibe. It's gonna make you feel so high. Ain't no reason to cry. No reason to cry.
something to you, feeling that beat, coming through, stepping that fight, keep it cool, ride with the flow, off the road, not fit school, carry wine, your touch is on my mind, lost in a love that we can't find. Why you looking at me, with those eyes they're empty, this feeling is scary, is she? Maybe I'm thinking too much. Maybe I should done. Maybe so not being pleased. Won't you push me away sometimes? But you used to come back. Now it's a forever goodbye, and it's making me sad. You make me think I want you, but I don't, and I know this. Why I don't wanna lose, I wanna win like crazy. Don't know what to do, I wanna make you cry your own soul, but I can't stay on your side. Now I got murder on my mind.
Relaxation time, you know. I just kick back. Time to get away from the hustle and the bustle, and rest your mind and your muscle. Yes, Samba. Cool, relax, easy. With me Empress by my side. Cool, relax, easy. Stress and confusion, stay a while. Yeah. Sitting down by the riverside. Me and my Empress are chill. Watching the birds fly by while the moon appear from behind the hill. Moonshine reflecting waters rush between the sick rocks. I feed my baby high blood pressure. Man if you know when to cease and settle. High blood pressure, we bust your blood vessel, yeah. Oh, what a jog it bring, yeah. If you listen when the bird them a sing, yes. The wind blow between the trees, we relax. And at the midnight breeze, cool, relax, easy, yeah. Spread the towel on the grass. Cool, relax, easy, yeah. Peace and tranquility at last. Cool, relax, easy, yeah. I and I empress by my side. Cool, relax, easy. War and confusion, stay wide, stay wide, stay wide.
Sing roots rock reggae. What me like, yeah. Roots rock reggae. Roots rock reggae. What me like, yeah. Roots rock reggae. Burning like now being a fire. The rhythm turn to thunder. Stepping like a warrior, skulking through fire, stacking up the weapon, striking like a fighter. Deep as a meditation, praising every nation. The best line is a lion roaring in vibration. Stepping like a warrior, moving with no barrier. That is a prophecy, carving away, carving away. The drum is speak the message. Truth is the career. A drop in a dance and a sound to save. Rules never break. Rhythm is a mountain, standing so tall. It moves like a ocean. No time to fake, guided by the heartbeat, answering the call. Roots from reggae, roots from reggae. Give me what I like, give me what I like. Roots from reggae, give me what I like. What me like, roots from reggae. What me like, yeah. Rock reggae, give me some reggae rattle line. Give me some road rattle line. Burning like an eye, bring a fire, something for true. Turning like a lightning, white dancing in you. If you like a bass line, shaking the ground. Review for the dayline, blaze it loud, blaze it loud. I did a meditation, raising the sun. A bit that elevate and keep us warm. Bouncing like a heavyweight rhythm, unstoppable. Bringing back the river spirit, and then your body. Alright. Hey, roots rock reggae, what me like. Give me some roots reggae, what me like. Roots rock reggae, what me like. Give me some roots rock reggae, what me like. Roots rock reggae, what me like. Stepping like a warrior, shrinking to fire. Taking up the weapons, striking like a fighter. Elevate the verse, licking back, never breaking. Roots rock reggae, what me like. What me like. reggae. What me like, what me like.
Watch out, there is blood on the ground. Me say it red, yes, jam on it red. A politician scheme, a boss in our head. Me say it red, yes, jam on it red. A politician scheme, around the herd red again. Me say it red, yes, jam on it red. A politician scheme, a boss in our head. Me say it red, yes, jam on it red. A politician scheme, around the herd red. Watch out, there is blood on the ground. Me say it red, yes, jam on it red. And a scheme run the earth red. It red. Me say it red, yes, jam on it red. A politician scheme, a boss in our head.
Suis-je à la 25e vie ou à la 5e mort de mon être, de mon corps?
Various styles, international vibes. LiberatedRadio.com.
Ma voix est victime d'allégorie. Plus cette mélodie s'échappe et plus ma vie s'enfuit. Les mots coulent à flot. Le son qui découle s'enfuit, s'en va, toujours plus beau et toujours plus haut. Nos vies rêvent d'émotions, celles-ci nous emmènent, nous envoient toujours au fond, mais reste la forme, dure à créer. Une seule requête, c'est de se rapprocher au maximum de nos rêves et d'y rester. Être en lévitation, tenir bon pour ne pas retomber au plus profond, s'accrocher à cette corde raide et surtout ne pas la lâcher. Être en phase de créer ses rêves, d'ambition, construit grâce à de multiples actions, se formant doucement, mais sûrement. Il faut rester à terre, ne pas s'envoler ou s'isoler dans l'hémisphère, avoir la force de rester et surtout de résister. Pour enfin pouvoir un jour en profiter, peut-être ou peut-être pas, suivant sa destinée, suivant ses pas, suivant le chemin qu'on souhaite ou pas, un jour emprunter. La vie vaut d'être vécue, pourquoi ne pas la savourer simplement, ardemment ou sur un morceau de piano sonnant, rimant sur des vers entrelacés, jouant avec la mélodie mêlée à ces quelques rimes enlacées. Mettant en scène ses pensées, écrites sur une feuille de papier, prête à s'envoler, voyager, voguer, disparaître, s'évaporer à travers le monde entier. Ne plus jamais quitter ces cieux, remplis de merveilles, merveilleuses. Des rêves et des envies de nos réveils, de nouvelles destinées, de rêves éveillés, sans être réveillés. La vie est pleine d'émotions, à tout va, et tout s'en va, à tout bout de champ. Pourquoi ne pas en profiter? Tant qu'il en est encore temps, pourquoi ne pas encore en profiter? Un instant. voyager à travers le monde entier. Partir à l'aveugle, à l'aventure, sans être équipé. Espérer percevoir la perle rare, la chose qui pourrait nous faire vibrer, celle qui pourrait nous emmener, aller décrocher la lune, pour la conquérir, pour l'apprivoiser. Introuvable, sans même la chercher, se retourner, courir vers sa destinée, ne rien lâcher, avoir du courage pour partir, sans se retourner et s'en aller. Partir à sa conquête est pleine d'ambition, d'évasion, d'action, ne jamais renoncer, à trouver, explorer, ne jamais se lasser et ne jamais se laisser tomber. Un jour ou l'autre, finit par tomber sur cette chose introuvable, inconcevable, ce voile de gaieté, ce germe brut, incommensurable. À cet instant, en un moment, cette chose le fait trembler. On a l'impression de la saisir dans nos mains, mais elle ne fait qu'échapper à nos vies, à notre destin. On s'acharne, on ne lâche rien, on la suit. On tend les bras, les mains jusqu'au ciel, mais elle s'enfuit. Courir après le temps, après ce présent, après ce moment, après cette destinée, après ces derniers instants. On pensait l'avoir capturée, cette chose rare pour laquelle on s'est toujours dévoué, pour laquelle on consacre tout notre temps, toute notre vie et toute notre énergie, pour laquelle on se force à être en survie, en surcroît, toujours au plus profond de nous-mêmes, dans l'espace du temps qui s'en va. C'est elle qui nous fait trembloter, nous donne toute l'adrénaline, toute l'envie, mais sans jamais un répit, sans jamais s'en approcher, sans même pouvoir l'apercevoir, pouvoir la frôler, l'effleurer. C'est ce qui fait tout son mystère, c'est ce qui nous pousse à ne jamais lâcher cette quête vers les étoiles, cette quête vers cette chose inestimée, inestimable, vers cette destinée pour laquelle notre vie a été consacrée. Mais cela nous a offert la possibilité de nous échapper, de nous instruire et surtout de toujours profiter du temps qui nous a été imparti, du temps qui nous a été prêté, du temps qu'on a pris, du temps qui nous reste à être en vie, du temps qui nous reste à profiter sans sursis. Cette chose introuvable nous a au moins permis de combattre une certaine forme létale d'ennui. L'évolution s'est faite non pas en une vie, mais en un milliard de décennies. Maintenant c'est à nous de comprendre ce qu'est le plus grand des mystères, le plus beau des débats. De ne pas savoir, de ne pas comprendre comment, pourquoi cette chose introuvable s'est-elle formée devant nous comme ça. Ce qu'on a toujours recherché, on finira peut-être par ne jamais le trouver. Je tiens à remercier ces moments de mystère que dans ma vie j'ai toujours tant recherché. Ces moments qui m'ont fait gamberger, qui m'ont fait prendre des décisions pour lesquelles je ne pouvais me tromper. Dans ma vie, j'ai essayé de comprendre les choses incomprenables, introuvables, celles qui m'ont toujours passionné.
Yeah. Big Mikey. Black Hound. Hey, I got flying bitches out money, hide in the couch money. I got so much pouch, nigga, I think niggas out for me. OG show me foul money, Tebe show me out money. Still be hella proud by all the shit I did without money. IP niggas smiles funky, truth is I'm a loud junkie. Deep in niggas house, the bitter truth is still wild on me. Only keep round company, I know niggas crowd jumping. I won't let you down, it's time to leave a nigga mouth running. I was used to couch jumping, sleeping on the ground fussing. I ain't peeped the doubt was low-key teaching me about alchemy. Listen to the sound up, be chillin' in the towns and Philly as a child, that's the shit that make me sound country. Trip this shit be down, upbeat, triggered out the crown clutching. Niggas know my power in the city like a Ralph Rugby. Suspicious of the brown monkey, distant from the clown front. 1,000-mile allowance money, USD to pound money. Shawty love the power, but got some shit to make her smile for me. OG show me foul money. Niggas talking loud, the same ones who take a style from me. Tebby show me out money. Still be hella proud by all the shit I did without money. Taking trips to find water. I'm living life, I might hit the strip with 5 quarters. Magician Mike said I got hypnotizing aura. The Enterprise noticed you can sympathize with war stuff. Bigger price, only take the hits you could afford, bruh. Touching high, torturing the split to hide the boredom. Niggas lie, orchestrate the clips and I score 'em. Pick a side, hug me, then talk shit up on the forum. The been demise, had my family rich until I'm born. How this little fire walk me through the blizzard and the storm. Disfigured and distorted, she digging my report. I symbolize the issues, all the missions to the court. I prickle like a thorn. Be civilized for niggas have to kick you to the floor. It's business ties, Prezzies like a nigga in the morgue.
I've been dying, need a pack. I can't be as that, niggas dying over cash. Little dummy on my ass, if you flying me in yak. I can't keep the stacks, I be buying what they had. Guess I tried at the pad, I hit nothing for the cash. Sitting to the stack, I got fries with a zap. Now I'm flying over Matt, I'ma die, need a pack. I can't be as that, niggas dying over cash. Little dummy on my ass, if you flying me in yak. I can't keep the stacks, I be buying what they had. I at the pad, I hit nothing for the sitting to the stack, I got fries with a zap. Now I'm flying over Matt, I'ma die, need a pack. I can't be as that, niggas dying over cash. Little dummy on my ass, they be flying me in yak. I can keep the stacks, I be buying what they had. Guess I tried at the pad.
Africa and African art. Africa and African art.
Spinning fast and get back quicker. In the club, only splurging on the black strippers. Keep the fanfare happy, that's a hat tipper. Big Jaddy keep catching on the bag zipper. With the bag lifter, out Cali, unclassy, I'm a bad lipper. Big tag ripper, little fat, need a Rick pants bigger. Made bands, but I need to see the gang richer. Who your mans, I don't see you in the gang picture. It be fan fiction, wave your hands, let me keep a couple grams in it. All that ham shit, tweaking, boy, your plan glitching. Could've ran with it, got with Knob, we been scheming on the grand mission. And the Gaza, the one where all the sand isn't. Tryna jock us and only be embarrassing. All the carelessness, like Obama in your city, we be airing shit. I'm a problem off of Jiggy and the Clarendon. For the Samba, we was Steven in the clearance. Now I'm tryna put the squad up on the bearances. Lot of bruises, lot of trauma, taking care of it. I ain't choose how I was brought up, I'm aware of it. Now I ain't lose it, I was cautious with aware of it. Thought we was through it, how I saw it, but we hear it good.
Midnight pub code, I'm in Maryland. I'm in a 92 wagon playing Erica. Chanel from 04, I look arrogant. I switched whips 3 times for the hell of it. And that was just in 24, so it's evident. I'm in Oakland with alchemists and evidence. I only play my own shit, I'm critiquing shit. And got so much sauce I can't carry. I got so many flows I can share the shit. And got so many hoes I can share the bitch.
Hold on, Mike, I'm about to go in.
Orange stones in my piece like a crushed soda. Anybody in the way, get ran over. Compton working capital in a Land Rover. On a reservation, fashion, white tee, can't go. I push a B in them spots that you can't go. I told her grab some popcorn, it's a late show. Toss the carbon fiber kid on a gray Porsche. Mackin' on the lawyer bitch in my jeans shorts. Yeah, we got the same coupe, but yours less horse. If she gon' let a nigga hit, come on now, of course. Come on, you see the jewels. See how a nigga walk in like, oh, suck it to me. I ain't came here to play no motherfucking game, man. Mike was handing NYC to Frisco, Hunters Point to be exact.
Everybody wants to be a guru. Let the music be your guru. LiberatedRadio.com.
Still shit throwing me off. Alright. Look. I'm on fire, big breaker, wind chill. Who else higher, sorta like a big deal. You saw him coming, peeking out the windshield. Hot shit, the wind stopped for my lighter flick. Just a author from the streets, game ain't free. These lames just cheap. It hurt my heart, it's like a pain in your teeth. Riding some wheat bread, peanut butter seats. It got me out the jam, just a manifesting man. I got the drive in the plan. Nah, let's make it plain. 12 hours on a plane. Landed in Spain just to thank the DJ. You cliche clickbait, you never seen great. Some days I hate rappers in the worst way. Rarely do rehearsals, I'm cleaner than a first day of class. Come on, dog, you about to make me laugh. You call that shit rap, you call that shit trash.
When we slice the pie, I feel like Genovese. I wish death on all my enemies. I know it's drastic, but they say to remove distractions. A lot of stuff disturbing, but not a lot of action. Baby, this that what the fuck cracking? I'm a hard-boiled egg that was laid by the dragon. Las Vegas swallowed him whole, he kept laughing. Shit, I need to split their biggest moment, McFadden. They a crab in a barrel, I'ma grab every feral. Fish bowl them like beta, have them singing like a carol. Roaches, I'ma save them like rum Jack Sparrow. Searching for the root, Q-tip tarot.
We exist within the mind of something else. A last resort is asking any one of y'all for help. Faking like you're solid when you know you lost yourself. Fearing only when a badge is reaching for his belt. What the hell? I got a lot of vinyl merch to sell, and a couple past stories that still hurt to tell. You as well. To dwell upon them is a pointless act. You better have an answer if they're asking where you at. If you heard me say it, I ain't here to take it back. You counterfeit bitches, better live with that.
Demolition, I ain't talking buyouts and acquisition. I ain't living out of superstition. My composition defined by the premonition. I just channeled through the truth with a new affliction, and they knew the mission. Live Zen, been the definition. And all the ops know the clock's ticking. I'm bumping Bach, watching stock drop. I'm buying low till the top drop. I'm in the hills with the Sasquatch. Ghillie suit hunting lamb chops. By the code like a padlock, hand in the cash box. Yeah, I'm known to keep the hash on back stock. Wave double MLZ in all caps lock. So you know that the fees getting taxed on. Stats getting maxed till I cut the fucking track off.
Fucking that line up. Yeah. I'll get it right this time. Yo, business is business even when it's bad business. Minus the corners, I'm truly unforgiving. This shit senseless. Why they whisper when they really wanna witness? What's a man without his fitness? They loving what I'm spitting, these his raps for the dentist. Even as a juvenile was for the ghetto children. So pick your chin up. My plug had the Master P, I call him for the hookup. Every time I look up, I see God. I love your flow, but your timing's off. The final boss, so take them fake diamonds off. Go shine, don't shine like mine. I don't shoe shine. So quit the chatter. She was better when I had her. I choose a ladder. The facts of life. If you sacrifice a sacrificial lamb, Charleston where I stand, get scarred off the land. I'm a dog out the pen, several guards in the wind. This is 300 a gram, my man. We only Chief Keef. I'm a star, you just watching from the nosebleeds. Bro, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Gotta leave room for suspense. Rapping like the rent due, smacking everything over the plate to the fence. Get a check, probably take the brakes out the Benz. Cause all this drive gon' take me to my end. All this time I played the game I'm in. Weighed the stakes, the chef filleted the fish. I raised the wage, dues they paid me with. Who's to blame? The patience they graced me with. State my case, don't chase the place I'm in. Break the Dutch and eighth I faced it with. Ace of spades, the cards get played to win. When you're gone, you never get to take it with.
Through states, 8th floor plank. Crates dust off, my bootleg ain't blank. Cast sign like first day. Broke records most can't make. Some shit you can't shake, but reshuffle. Your deck been through it, keep trucking. We'll keep turning, little motherfucker. Prepare to die for all that shit you loving. If your heart ain't full, fuck it. Crack the deli, went cold cutting. You sold your whole soul for nothing. I do it for the whole Funyun community, my known cousin. Down paid like January 1st month.
Impossible deleting everything in your past. I lead a new path at the red light hitting gas. Lawsuit for half of a name, the shit's whack. Way back when, I'd be like, meet me after class. I'll make you disappear, how about that? If they don't pick up right away, then they call right back. You go fucking with my livelihood, I might just snap. Your boy a grown ass man, kid, you don't want that. Be bold.
What it is? Where you from? Oh, you rap? Tell me what it is, we can check the facts. Where you really from? We can check the facts. Oh, you say you rap? We can check the facts. Wave Chief Quest Tax, we can check the facts. Tell me what it is, we can check the facts. Where you really from? We can check the facts. Oh, you say you rap? We can check the facts. Wave Chief Quest Tax, we can check the facts.
You boys is bugs, only come out after the rain done. Don't be dumb, places are hung, you get hung just for being dumb. You not from, so don't play them unless you can play dead. Undefeated, play dirty, still count the wins. Hate a fake friend, got me noosing loose ends. The room spins, slept on the same floor with, never forfeit. Too handsome, shit had to end gorgeous. Jaquez, baby, look better when spelled in cursive. Half size down, how I wear my Air Forces. Eviction notices to paid off mortgage. The world notices the more you keep working. So I kept working, no man gon' die perfect. All I want is profit cause I plotted out the maze. Going on for days, man, the karma really came. Debts all paid, $100 on my
Immaculate
grave.
when measured up against your handicap. Single digit when you give it pivot on my living after that. Damaged egos of the aftermath. Thought you were comfy till I shitted on your habitat. Don't make me have to laugh. Prefer the beat when it be bumping like a camelback. You like a song and start plotting how to sample that. Grit my teeth when I notice you on a half attack. I've been a beast, just trying to get my antlers back.
Yo, they say Chiefy dream is far-fetched. Off the gas, you would've thought you got carjacked. So many people say they'd make it, just fall back. So they whole life to blow, but no call back. Whoa, yo, I get it, I'd be sick too. This crack, honey, watch the wrist move. Tryna die blissful. Price high, purse sit-throughs. Perp in the twist tubes. Got your boy Harold with the cran. Feel like old Camaro, rare apparel in Japan. If your dues ain't paid, then blam. Yeah, tombstone cut, $100 ashtray, Chief don't bluff, Mach 1.
Tell me what it is, we can check the facts. Where you really from? We can check the facts. Oh, you say you rap? We can check the facts. Wave Chief Quest Tax, we can check the facts. Tell me what it is, we can check the facts. Where you really from? We can check the facts. Oh, you say you rap? We can check the facts. Wave Chief Quest Tax, we can check the facts.
Listen where the stars stay. Been sitting by your arm, I get to listen to your heart play. An artist, but nowadays that rhythm give me heartache and hardships. I let it fill your spirit after a long day and car trip. My brother, nah, I'm with artist. I know you with me even though it's wrong, babe. Regardless, I know I'm pulling strings inside your heart base. Guitar pick, I pray to rule the city like Scarface and Czar shit. Nobody show me pity till the bars came. Apartments with niggas on a different page, but need somewhere to park with. No, you can see a bitter rage, but that don't mean I'm harmless. Desire and a bit of hate, but feel me when I'm starved. It's the fire that my feelings made, and never gave me darkness. My brother died, wish he for the Lord with the farthest. I know you with me even though it's wrong, regardless. Pull it straight inside your heart base.
Ma vie s'est écoulée, je n'ai pas tout le temps fait les bons choix, les bonnes choses. J'ai eu des regrets, mais je me suis toujours battu pour les bonnes causes. Mon fond n'est pas mauvais, j'étais seulement pris au dépourvu. J'étais seulement un être en perte de repères, seul dans mon secret, seul dans mes pensées, celles qui m'ont fait évoluer, seul autour de ces intrus. Ma vie m'a parfois déçu, ma vie m'a parfois appris, la vie m'a parfois repris. Mais sans dépit, j'ai su avancer, j'ai su tomber sur des personnes qui ont su me faire évoluer. J'en suis fier et je ne sais comment les remercier. Mes mots ne pourront jamais refléter toute ma gratitude, tout mon plus profond respect. À tous ces pères spirituels qui m'ont guidé, hors du noir, hors de ce couloir, hors de mes sombres pensées, vers la lumière ils ont su m'attirer, me prendre, me faire comprendre que dans la vie, il faut se battre sans relâche et rien laisser. Cette façon de vivre, de voir et surtout de croire, je ne pourrais l'oublier. Je l'ai appliqué et ça m'a sauvé. Ça m'a rendu la vie plus claire, mes yeux se sont ouverts. Et j'ai enfin profité de chaque minute, de chaque seconde, de chaque moment passé. Je me suis évadé, je me suis mis à rêver. J'ai compris que la vie était un cadeau inestimé et qu'il ne fallait pas se plaindre, mais plutôt en profiter. Mes pensées du soir vont pour tous ces gens que mon destin a croisé dans ma vie, bon ou mauvais, et qui m'ont permis d'y croire et de vivre ainsi sans regret, qui m'ont aidé, ces gens qui m'ont épaulé, m'ont porté si haut. J'espère un jour faire de même pour eux ou pour autrui. J'espère un jour pouvoir à mon tour guider des vies. Qui tu es, qui tu sois, un jour viendra la fin, un jour sonnera le déclin, un jour ton nom portera enfin dans l'esprit de certains. Un jour, peut-être tu auras autour de toi un envahissement d'êtres, un attroupement de maîtres, ou simplement la famille autour de toi, se serrant la main, repensant à tous ces moments, à tout ce temps passé, ou encore aux raisons qui t'ont poussé à les quitter. Ils t'aiment et t'aimeront pour toujours, jusqu'à l'éternité. Même si la rage de ne pas avoir pu t'arrêter les envahira, les rongera, jusqu'à la fin des temps, jusqu'au dernier moment. Même si tout le monde sait qu'une fois la fin, tout est perdu, plus rien n'est permis. Sans un bruit tu es parti, tu ne leur as pas expliqué aucune raison de ton abandon. Tu as laissé aucun récit, tu as laissé ton âme partir ainsi. C'est incompréhensible, c'est impensable, c'est insensé. J'ai toujours du mal à m'y faire, j'y pense, je ne comprends toujours pas pourquoi tu m'as laissé comme ça, sans même réfléchir, sans même penser. Toi, un homme si sage au fond de toi, un homme de gaieté. Comment avoir pu laisser tant de mystères derrière toi, tant de questions sans réponse? Et pour quelle raison l'as-tu fait? Le principal, maintenant, c'est que tu sois toujours là, que tu prennes soin de tes proches, même dans l'au-delà, même si parfois il sera dur de vivre sans toi, il sera dur de ne plus penser, de ne plus se souvenir de ce passé, de ne plus se souvenir des bonnes choses passées, des bons moments qu'on ne peut oublier. Le temps restera figé sur tous ces bons moments du passé, où l'on s'est aimé, où l'on a pu partager, où l'on a pu tout se dire, sans barrière, sans frontières, juste sans mots, juste par le biais de nos pensées. Le plus dur est la fin, triste réalité, celle de ne pas comprendre pourquoi toi, pourquoi comme ça tu as pu t'en aller. Tu en as certainement tes raisons, même si tu n'as su les expliquer, même si tu as préféré les garder. Je respecte ton choix, je t'ai toujours respecté. Que ton âme s'envole et qu'elle repose en paix. J'espère un jour papa te rejoindre et qu'on puisse se remémorer tout ce temps perdu, qu'on pourra enfin rattraper. Attends-moi dans l'au-delà, un jour je serai prêt à t'y rejoindre, à t'accompagner. On reparlera de tout ça et peut-être enfin je comprendrai pourquoi ça, sans plus avoir de pensée qui ne cesse de cheminer. Quand je pense au pourquoi du comment, tu n'es plus à nos côtés. Que ton cœur ne batte plus comme le mien et que mon esprit ne cesse de te chercher. Sans jamais te trouver, c'est certain. Le seul moment où je pourrai être à tes côtés sera le bon moment enfin. Je sais comment l'atteindre, mais j'attendrai avant de te rejoindre. Ne m'en veux pas papa, j'ai encore beaucoup de choses ici à réaliser avant de sombrer ici-bas. Ma vie n'est pas finie, même si aujourd'hui je suis sans toi. Ne t'inquiète pas papa, le jour où l'on se reverra, j'aurai de quoi te raconter, j'aurai de quoi te dire comment dans cette vie tu m'as manqué. Ma vie ne cesse de vivre sans toi. Je t'aime papa, et j'espère au plus profond de moi un jour te retrouver.
No, kőkemény költemény bemutató show. Azt hiszem már mondtam egyszer, hogy a magyar rímmesterek adnak egy szelet művészet, ihletett tiszteletadás, Street Noise, most a vendégtépő Donát.
Na, ez teljesen frappáns, és még az is rímelt. Elmondom az enyémet majdnem. Na hát, megszülettek itt a 4 sorosban egyeztünk meg rímek. Nem tudom hány sort írtál, telefonon írtad, én erre képtelen voltam, úgyhogy én elolvasom az enyémet. Amikor lemegy a nap, kell fel a Street Noise, a puha ütemeken majom jazz ringat, nem a Backstreet Boys, kitartott jó kedvem elhetvenkedem ebben. Kicsit ilyen verses, kicsit ilyen rappes volt, kicsit rövidre nyírt, hát így ennyit tudtam ezzel alatt a jazz szám alatt összehozni.
Ode to a firstborn son of Africa. King of your life, life told you from jump, said mama who cooked you. Fast break, said sisters, sandwiching you in age and duty. I say, Ashe. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. Everything you learned of love, you learned from them, estrogen planets orbiting your orbit. Now, do you not know what it is to caress clean the dish that fed you well, launder the threads you soil? Do you not know what it is to make the bed that makes you new, my love, love? Please do not mistake my rebellions for lack thereof, for you are a man now. My man, well equipped. Your brilliant head, a globe unexplored. Your crowded grin, teeth, rogue stars. Your mother, your sisters. Perhaps they taught you all the right things and wrong things about give and receive. Depends on my own discernment. Depends on what you choose to take from what you took. if I will still have you, given what I know now, or if you will still have me, given what you don't. But for now, let's say, away days of abused ballrooms. Let us shrug off our shoes, coat check our armor, and slow dance this floor, spit shined by ancestors.
So, I'm writing these praise poems. I thought I would start with I'm actually writing a book with Chuck Close, the photographer, who takes what I consider praise photos, these daguerreotypes he's taken. So I'm writing the poems, and this is one from my wife. It's called Praise Poem Elizabeth Murray. Elizabeth Murray! She deserves more of these degrees. She needs one for every color on her palette, which she spins like a plate spinner, a palette spinner. Colors spill all over her canvases. Yeah, sure. Hey, the canvases are created by the colors, splashing, spilling, they collect into the shapes. Follow these words like her paintings follow those shapes, and give Elizabeth Murray a big round of more honorary degrees and high honors. Her paintings are music too, opera. She listens to opera, a lot of opera. I have to drown it out to write. You can see Donizetti, Gluck, Mozart, Charpentier, Bellini, opera all over her paintings to escape. Let's dive into an Elizabeth Murray painting. Come on. Dive in a cup. You dive first. Okay. I'll jump first, dive head first in the swirl whirlpool. I dive. You paddle with one of these spoons. She doesn't. Will not escape. Chorus. Will not escape. Oh, will not escape. No, will never escape. Oh, yeah, till Elizabeth Murray gets more of these award things, or we drown first in art in an Elizabeth Murray painting, whichever comes first, or maybe the oral tradition will make a comeback thanks to poems like this, and also the poetry club I'm going to start on the Bowery, and looking for investors to buy real estate for art. New model, if interested, see me after the poem. Meanwhile, we're all dipping in the cup, kicking in the cups, and the cups, and the cups. Meanwhile, kicking in the cup. Meanwhile, kicking in the cup. Meanwhile, call and response. I love this part. We give praise. Oh yes, praise. Hey ho, I do love this griot job. Composing praise poems is as easy as saying Elizabeth Murray, totally great artist, Dr. Elizabeth Rose Murray. We are drowning in your art and handing over prizes, doctorates, fellowships, awards for what you give us is incalculable, and all we do in return is praise, which humbly means thank you to you, Elizabeth Murray.
Let's go. Welcome to the show called Street Noise. It's about Hungarian slam poetry and worldwide. We have an overview worldwide as well, and we try to give a view about even modern poetry, like dub poetry from Jamaica, and all kind of stuff. My first question will go out about the roots of slam poetry. Where were the roots lay at? What do you think? It's from the beat period with Allen Ginsberg, or even with the today hip hop MCs. Are the roots different, or is it just different types of poetry?
All right, Mr. History, mystery history, like LKJ would say. The roots of slam poetry are the roots of poetry. Poetry, believe it or not, began before writing did. And back in the day, that was the voice. There's even a discussion about Pan and Midas having a poetry competition in Greek mythology. There were poetry competitions in Japan in the 14th century. There are still poetry competitions in Puerto Rico called the Decima, where you create 10-syllable lines. So poetry slam, to say it began with the beats is to pick a particular moment in U.S. poetry when orality, spoken poetry, came back to life. It was an important moment. And it did happen in a coffee shop, in coffee houses, and the slam was born in a bar and still takes place a lot in clubs, in bars. But there are many, many roots to the poetry slam. Where they all came together was in Chicago in the late 80s, when Mark Smith, a construction worker who loved poetry, started going to poetry readings and discovered that the poetry that he loved was so boring when the poets read it that he had to himself start working with his friends to have a different kind of poetry in Chicago. And it was through that kind of performance, which my own mythology is that this really is a continuation of a Dada tradition of the nights in Switzerland at the cafes, at the Café Voltaire, where where poets realized that the meaning of classical poems didn't hold up in a world at war. And so, for slam, the meaning of poetry was being kept from the people because of this a view of poetry becoming elitist, where somebody had to explain it to you, that it was difficult, when in fact poetry is made out of the real stuff of humanness, And so these slams took on the trappings of athletic competitions, which is, very, I don't know, you probably know, athletics, very popular. Poetry, not very popular. So by giving scores to poems, all of a sudden you're saying, oh, poetry, it's just like baseball. I can like that stuff, This guy's better than that guy. This guy's going to get a big contract and make a lot of money. But it's all in a spirit of just taking the commercialism of our culture and twisting it like a washcloth until pure poetry gold drips out. Were you at the slam last night?
No.
It was so exciting. Oh my God. Great poets reading there. I couldn't believe, in Budapest, this is just, brash, witty, on top of it, political, the way you want your poetry to be. That was last night here. Is that enough history lesson today?
Yeah, I think.
I went on and on and on and on and on.
That would be nice, actually, if we could have that time. Because this is your second time in Budapest.
Only first.
Only first?
First time for Sam, too.
All right, sorry for that.
I'm sorry.
No, and we have talked about with Samantha just before that what were the main differences between a slam over here and in the US, and she said it's mostly the language.
They're speaking Hungarian here?
Yeah,
oh
they do.
Oh my God, how did that happen?
Isn't difference to perform for people whose native language is not English for you, or it's the same?
We were talking about that last night. For me, I felt, we had translations done. So I come here not knowing what to expect. I don't know how fluent people are, so I was trying to get a sense of the audience. And I sensed that people understood me just fine. And by the time I realized that, it felt too late. I would have felt different inside. Bob and I were talking about, it's important to enunciate, to really make every syllable clear. And so I felt myself conscious of that. But I felt that my messages came across.
I like to give some backstory before some of the poems. To I have a poem to the slug. Do you know what slugs are here? When I was in South Africa, there aren't slugs there, so I had to explain what it looked like, and so it made me question, the universality of some of my work, and so I enjoyed that investigation. But other than that, a stage is a stage. I'm at home with my poems. I'm connected to them. So my hope is that vibration translates, if nothing else.
Gyukic Gabor is brilliantly fluent in English and did the great translations for our poems in Evil Versic here, Drink Poems, good idea. And those poems were on a computer screen, were projected last night behind us. It's a great idea. That way it really is simultaneous. I mean, your eye can be attracted to one place or the other, but you're seeing the words. You can read the words as you're hearing them, and that's a very good way to make the translations happen. So that was terrific for the organizers, Kati Strahl and the others, for putting that together, and Gabor for doing the translations. Of course, Sem last night decided to do the poems in a different order at one point, and that made the guys at the computer table go nuts. But that's part of slam, right? That's what you want to do.
Right. So there were those choices. Do I, when I perform, when I have a feature set, I usually decide in the moment. Some poets do a set list. I used to do that, but I've reached a certain comfort level that I can just really feel the vibe. And so I felt restrained in that sense, where I chose 3 weeks ago, what poems I was going to do tonight. So, maybe I would not have been feeling slug. Maybe I would have, I have about 70 poems memorized. So it's a choose 5, that was that. But it to me, it was still a decision whether or not I chose to adhere to even the idea of being translated. I could have twirled completely outside of those boundaries more than I did. So I was thinking about those. That's sort of what we were thinking about. So they were going nuts, huh?
I read a little slower. I'm talking a little slower now than usual, so that everybody can come for a nice ride on these ugly English words.
And I realize it's hard for me to slow down. I'm from Trinidad originally, yes. So we have a certain cadence. So that's been when you had mentioned. Did you realize I was talking slower? I said, oh, not really. But not when you mentioned it. I said, okay.
I wish I had your music. You have such music in your talking. I think that the Trinidadian, the Caribbean flow is so. It's a beautiful English.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I have good contacts in Jamaica and in the UK.
Muta? You know Muta?
No, I have contacts to reggae artists mostly, and this is kind of side project for me.
That sounds like poetry. The side project.
Well, but it's on the same level for me, in the equal level. Yeah. I wanted to ask about the backgrounds of your poems and the roots of yourself. Where are you coming from? Which backgrounds? Bob, I reckon Bob is from a different background as Sam. Can you talk about that a little bit?
So, my mother was a coal miner's daughter in Harlan, Kentucky, in the south of U.S., and she married the only Jew in town.
The only Jew?
The only Jew from Ukraine. My grandparents from Lvov, So now I live on the Bowery in New York City, which is a Ukrainian neighborhood a lot, So I'm back to my roots as a Bowery bum. I grew up near Ohio, and that's a very conservative part of the United States. And the only way to escape it was through poetry. And that's where I found the beats and discovered that, Ginsberg and Kerouac went to Columbia, so that's where I went to school. And now I teach there. So I've become the guy I used to laugh at. I've become a professor. I recommend this to everyone in the radio audience. Please, when you grow up, when you grow up, become the guy you used to laugh at. It's a wonderful lesson. So now I'm from New York. And basically that's, New York has its own history, its own traditions. It's rich with poetry from Whitman to Frank O'Hara, the Beats, the New York School, the part of town where I live, downtown. You've got the St. Mark's Poetry Project, which carries on those traditions. And where I worked, you've got the New Yorican Poets Cafe, where the New York Puerto Ricans started their own scene and really brought their orality from the Jibaros, the traveling poets of Puerto Rico, our home there. And now I've started the Bowery Poetry Club, which is a place where the slam traditions and the academic traditions can all get together and sleep together. And it's an artist-run club, and it's where Sam does her PUP, Poets in Unexpected Places, the pop-up poets. So it's a home for poetry, and that's where I'm at home. And of course, was very influenced by hip hop, and it's really changed my life, like it has so many other. When I heard hip hop, I knew that I was dancing to poetry. And so I went home and wrote my own rap, which when I brought it back to the New Yorican, they put me on stage and gave me the Las Vegas light treatment, which meant I couldn't read the poem because the lights were in my eyes. And that's when I realized, well, I better learn that poem. I better get off book. I better get a rock and roll mythology, a total apocalypse pathology, the most post-hysterical of poetry, and if it ain't coming at you, then it's breezed on by. So, and it was from there that I began to dig back into the roots from the African-American traditions into the African traditions, and that led me to my work now in endangered languages. So, it must mean only one thing. I'm getting old.
And I'm feeling younger every day. So like I said, I'm originally from Trinidad, and I moved to the States when I was 8 years old. So someone asked me last night, that must have been quite a shocker. And sure, it was a shock to the system, to my consciousness, to my ideas of color, to a lot of things. But I, like children do, I was able to adjust. And I feel that change in my life at that age is why I can pretty much adjust to any situation. I love traveling, and I feel like I always feel like I'm in between worlds, that I do not belong anywhere, and it makes me question, where are we really from? When you say this is where I'm from, what is that? That doesn't resonate with me the same as it would other people. For me, where I'm from, someone said last night, who said it? Where I'm from, the young brother last night, I think his name is David. Mm-hmm. Where I'm from is where I was just standing. Mm-hmm. And I really, that really resonates with me, because I find home in many of the places I go. So I've been to South Africa 3 times to perform. I have an affinity for that place, and there's a magnetism to it that draws me to it. And when I go there and I land in Cape Town, especially, a place with many problems, I feel at home. So what is that about? And and then even here, I found home in certain people that I've met. I find home in people. Roots. I've been having this conversation lately with a lot of people of like, roots. What is roots? And when I go home to Trinidad, I was just there for a month in August. In many ways, I'm from foreign. I've lived in this United States for over 20 years. You know, they could almost smell me as I get off the plane. My clothes smell different even, you know. So they could tell by the way I walk that I've been away before I even have to open my mouth, you know. So where am I really from? You know, I guess I'll find out.
All right. It's a unusual and a question. Actually, it's he just said that could you write a 4-line poem as a jingle for our show, which called Street Noise.
I was lost in the sound when the street came around.
Some call it girls, some call it boys. The people call it noise.
It all came together, and the sound you could see was the totality of the street symphony.
Yes, smear it across your chest like the sun in your eye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Anytime.
Yes.
Anytime.
Jingles.
That you get Haile Selassie.
Well,
You Jaman. He's an Irie.
I'm more God's man.
You're God's man? Good boy.
Ode to gentrification. Those that have lived here long enough to testify to the rough whores of the brothel that was this lot, old school denizens of this bleach-boned block would say that the realest thing about the white woman and her Yorkie on this reimagined street is the leather of the leash that tethers them. Your very name, glass splinter, planted deep in the fat of our vernacular. Gentrification, rightly mistaken with juxtaposition. Pretty boys with swagger, checkerboard trains, skyscraper sadness, bodegas sighing out soy. Peruvian girl and boy, fattening fridges with Fiji between homework and dreams, while pops slices and dices, while moms rocks the register. Gentrification, kissing cousin to gratification, who births gratitude, twin to regret. Yes, call me regretful. I am so sorry to thank you, gentrification, for the manner in which I participate in your cruel and convenient magic. You ushered out the family of whores who lived and loved where my head now rests. Yesterday I retrieved laundry cleaner than bells, my unmentionables caressed by another's mother's hands. Most days can't make heads or tails of you. And despite the shit I talk, gentrification, I know my position. I sit on the upside of your coin, drinking in the sky's blue dregs while the teens I teach and the sturdy black grandmothers I salute with my seat kiss concrete.
Sung to the tune of the weary road, being served the best wine in a gold cup, while the musicians unstrap their instruments from jade and tortoise cases, 7 varieties of hibiscus on a feathered curtain. The thick quilt depicts 9 kinds of grapes. I'm getting old. People have begun to listen to me. They think everybody always did. Well, now that I have your attention, Blast open the gates to kingdom come. Whoops! What happened to everyone? I planted a seed, it grew into a gun. Dum da dum 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 dum. You know, life is a riot, living in a cartoon. Ice Age in a dumpster, that's our living room. Set fire to your roof, get a better view. Global warming's a warning, toodaloo. We are the dinosaur. We don't live here anymore. We got what we were asking for. Follow the dinosaur. The whole world's dialing 911. The don't walk sign just changed to you better run. What we've been waiting for has long since come. Dum da dum 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 dum. Cross the scorching sands with my big fat feet. You know it's hard becoming diesel fuel with nothing to eat. Better catch us quick, we're out of here. We're pre-winged birds, we tend to disappear. We are the dinosaur, we don't live here anymore. We got what we were asking for. Follow the dinosaur! Hurry, disappear, back to the past. Did you really think the future was gonna last? Chauffeured ambulances race to the prom. Santa, please bring me a neutron bomb. Recycle the planet before the Earth is a grave. Could you excuse me? I gotta get back to my cave. We are the dinosaur. We don't live here anymore. We got what we were asking for. Follow the dinosaur. We are the dinosaur. We don't live here anymore. We got what we were asking for.
At nights, as I sleep deep inside the crook of an arm, my breasts, they rise against gravity's arrogance, slip on their favorite black bra and Saturday night shoes, and heel toe heel these cheeks of a lost brown moon. Never do they tell me where they go or what they do. They probably go see films in their native rotund language, then meet friends in drowsy bars to scoff at ironing boards, drink sundry elixirs, and watch asses galump by. Free from their stilts, their lanky-legged strides, I can see my girls now. Sassy nipples winking, rising then softening like rebellions, blatant lakes blue like the sands of Cuba. In my sleep, as I turn over onto the strange nocturnal flatness, even in my dreams I long for them the way the wind-beaten horse longs for the valley's green solace, my twins of sawdust and lemon jizz, electric globes of congealed thought. When the sky finally dehulls itself of night. And I wake to cup the 2 scoops of freckled God in my inadequate palms. They feel new each time, and this is my prayer.
Before the beginning of time, when you could rhyme sublime with sublime, because was a gag, in the mouth a laughing flag, in the land where the coconuts talk, where to move was to dance, was to walk, where sing would answer seek, there Jorge stayed up all week. Where sing would answer seek, there Jorge stayed up all week to catalog the beginning of the scene that was the never-ending dream. Nevermore, he cackled to Poe. Wheelbarrows to Williams he'd flow. And the sun's horizon was rising and fallen in oceanic frenzy and crawling. Sandy beaches were deserts becoming. Birds of no feather were buzzing, humming. He enumerated the words. The syllables became birds. He enumerated the words. The syllables became birds. Off he flew to the promised land. Borinqua grew a palm in his hand. His vision was his voice. Your ears had to rejoice. He'd wickedly splinter the meaning of center into atoms of busted dust and rust and trust. Padre Jorge, the master of sound, the creation of sidewalks the streets surround, the conductor of trains to reality's brains, the wheelchair of dictionary aeroplanes, this quivering quaver, Piraguero's flavor. A friend of mine's interviewed stopped late at Jorge's stoop. The world was Jorge's stoop. Life was Jorge's loop. He circled the block many times. His cries would always rhyme. The patron saint of the barrio, the oldest New Age Hibaro. We cry now on your beer. We thought you would always be here. Your poems are spread over Low East Side, Mikey, Bimbo, beside. The poems don't stop, Jorge. You did not die yesterday. Roberto Clemente hits home runs. Jorge Brandon, the world's greatest poem. Wherever I go, you have been. I see you there always again.
Elegy for Sundays. Too free a spirit for Sunday mornings. Think Catholics, their genuflecting litanies. But body obeyed ritual of wine and wafer weekly, suffered bone-dry soliloquies. Think Sunday school, poor mind, loosed kite, gyrating past blue real estate of heaven. Ah, those boogie-down Baptists, orgy of tambourines, beanstalk songs of born-agains dangling from heaven. Eager to reach home to a change of clothes, Sunday food, true religion. Chicken stewed in brown sugar burned to perfection, peas and rice, curry goat, callaloo, ice cream, all informed by the beauty of coconut. Damn, the fam was still a Pangea then, absorbing one another like sun rays on Sundays. Oh Sunday, this breath, this lip, this gift before tectonic shift. How we laughed this dear day to us and away, to and away. Oh Sunday, swinging door to the kitchen, this heart. Protective by default, affectionate by design. Apron, you are my mother. Coconut baking, blue veins racing down white expanse, dotted with delicious splatter and spill. My mother wore you well and washed you plenty. Fresh home from school, you greeted my gaze before her smile could reach me. You, collective wet dream of chauvinists. That birthday I cooked for friends, you hugged my voluptuous. Forgot the culprit that peeped our groove and boxed me domestic. Well, peep this, you haven't touched heaven or smelt heat since. Trapped with smears of lemon meringue and all of spring, you dangle unseasonable in the spare closet.
Ain't no food on the table. Ain't no food in the refrigerator. I go work and be back later. I go work or be back later. 'Cause I've been working like a man, yo. I've been working all my life, all my life, all my life, all my life, yo.
Apron, say you are my lover now. With or without you, I wonder how without you my thread's destined for ruin. With you, I personify my fears in first person. You know me, barefoot, birthing a census. You, homeland security, stretched across all my brown biscuits. Ambivalent inheritance, like Hikmet the poet, you hiccup verses through the walls of your prison. Recipes on living. So today I decide to bust you out. Brass knob groans inside grip, and from your hook you sway, as in the hips of time. Last song prom before the lights fall on. Punch drunk two-step, pendulum slow dance. Closet door, a grandfather clock in my hands. Patient tendril in this swinging vine life of mine. You survive the winters of my regrets to further lessen me on love. I submit, make stale the good fight. Wrap your tongues around my waist, darling, and tie them tight.
Lord, you know, good looking woman. Lord, you know, good looking girl. And if you want to give me something, anything in this great big world, well, Lord, you know that I am ready for my sugar, sugar daddy. Lord, you know that I am ready for my sugar, sugar daddy.
We're gathered here today because we're not gathered anywhere else today. And it's time for us to celebrate the death of poetry. You were invited there. You overslept again. What's your excuse this time? You missed the boat. Vote. Moat. Bloat. Tote. Wrote. Goat. You missed the goat. The book was printed up. The words all ran together. The pages blank with ink, so the faux-pos used invisible stink. It was a fluke that you were inside of the coffin as they flung it upon their shoulders. On the way to the gravesite. Wasn't it a real nice grave ride? Hey, you're finally inside. Inside. Real nice riptide.
lasted a millennium or two. The art of the past. No mo-po. Come on, get down to business. Pose no show. Ho ho ho. Good riddance. The view was dark. Hark, bark. Lark, nark. Stark. The view was dark. The time was passing slow. Emotion. The day was calm, foggy, cool, balmy. April is the coolest. The coolest. The creeps were creeping out, launching eulogy missiles at the street. The Wordsworth opposite beat, the drummer's melodizing feet. Typewriters on parade, Walt and Emily rolling grave. Nothing left save to save the death of poetry. The death of poetry. It was a computer thing, a neuter thing, belligerent knucklehead, rat art teeth shred, flesh word, battery, nozzle, blue skinny, grenade, carousal. Itchy, mean, grouse, rasp, kiss. What a life death is. The death of poetry. What a life death is. The death of poetry. Oh, the death of poetry. Mercifully fast. Only lasted a millennium or two. The art of the past. Whoa-ho! The death of poetry. What a life death is. A death of poetry.
True facts. AKA Hennessy MC. Listen, yeah, let's do this. Listen. I crept in slowly, but my foundation started a label when so many were hating. Dissing my music like there's this foolproof. My production wasn't great, but overall it was good. I show love, reach out. They blackballed me. I was told, what do you expect? You're in the Scottish scene. I gave people their first gig cause I wanted support. In return they unfriend me, that's a lesson on board. I first support the scene, yet newcomers get laughed at, but knocked in their face behind their back, and that's that. I got love for the scene, but they don't want me involved. I gave it so much love, but get it back from New York, I'll never ration the passion I have for this rapping. To do that would be drastic. I'm still up to my annex, every step I plan it. The city of dreams like me, so take a guess who's laughing. I'm lasting.
I'm a lyrical diamond, I shine on the ground. I went from rapping in the mirror, now people proud. I create worlds when I rap, you can't figure me out. I open my mind, I'm the spiritual miracle. Lyrical finish them cause my flow is so cynical. Pitiful the way I'm ending up, terrible, I'm telling them the ground to a pedestal. Self-made, I know you see, you can't touch, but you can take a look. Yeah, take a look, what do you see? A boy for the scheme who started cooking up dreams. From getting called a low life to getting called an MC. It was not all good, I've seen hard times, sleepless nights, inner fights. I battle demons deep inside. It's all for music, true paradise. But that came with a price, the sacrifice. You have to stay awake if you wanna live the dream. Sleep is for the weak, you have a nightmare to scream. Rest is for the tired, living is for the trier. Success is for the lions, and death is for the people who have fall from this planet. I'm blinded by the light, so from this fate, but still I carry on due to the feeling inside. My heart beats for the mic and for the music that's life. Damn right, life can be dark. Before I go give me a kiss, I pray to up above, so why's my name on Satan's lips? I'm paranoid, I can't trust, is that bad for my health? Middle finger, my reflection, call that fucking myself. I'm sick of fake love, fake friends, what is real? Only talk about my downs, not my ups, so I appeal. I came this far on my own, but not a lot of support. I get more love from Harlem, Rochester, New York. That's why I fucking love you, and I owe you a lot. Tied out on my loan, 3 L's, it's hip hop. Greg Main, Ty Yellow, Sylvester, it's on. G.R. Jordan, one love. Cheddar. At night I come alive, my head full with rhymes. After I penned these bars I tried hard to kiss my mind. But what people show love, that's true. I think I've earned my place, too long standing in queue. Spit electricity religiously, and they dissing me viciously. I'm the heavenly remedy, peasants, pleasure, so pleasantry. Paint a picture so perfectly, paranoia befriending me. Packing lyrical pistols, hot pop in the ending, yeah. Ending you, I'm not part of that shit. That's dead to me, cemetery, true facts, heavyweight. All this is for my mother, Maz and Shirley. If I can make those three proud, my time here was worth it. Look in my mum's eyes, I see a different kind of struggle. I called her from my son, don't match the love of a mother. I know that you're hurting, and I hate to see you suffer. But Nana didn't die, she went home to heaven. Jesse Roberts is an angel, just like you, what a blessing. Life is an ocean, I'm not here to paddle. If I don't go in deep, I won't know if I can handle. If we don't learn to swim, then we'll sink to the bottom. I wanna provide land, tell my family I got them. I'll challenge the waves, I'll take on tsunamis. Blood is thicker than water, love, loyalty, family. Gabba, I've got your back, trust you more than a friend. You showed love when they didn't, that makes me down till the end. Ned, Ginge and Darren, much love for the support. And the same to Gav, you tell me open the door. I'm still trying to be a saint in a world full of sinners. I'm trying to be righteous, but surrounded by demons. I know I've walked wrong paths, and I hope to be forgiven. To see paradise, the sacrifice for this living. I'm out to get mine, from now you'll see me step up. True facts executive, dark poetry records. If you try and take my music, it's kill or be killed. Yeah, it means that much, to me this is real. From recording on my phone to the stage with Westwood. Showcase, newspaper, radio, it went good. Shout out to the sweetness, your hood made the difference. Edinburgh to London, can I get a witness? I've came a long way, but still got far to go. I spoke with the outlaws, over the phone. R.I.P. Fatal, still can't believe you're gone. One love to psych, more prima needed on. Young noble outlaw, Machiavelli the Don. I was 13 years old when I wrote my first song, and I've never looked back, man, I'm 30 next month. Time flies, but life is to be lived. In fact, it's to be built, every day spent on this. I really believe, remain humble is the key. So when they tell me I'm great, I'm like, thanks very much, but I'm just trying to be me. Steph and Holly are not cousins, they are sisters to me. And the same goes to Kayla, family's everything you see when Kerr, Kirk and Finn are older. I hope I'm successful, I can feel it closing in, I still pray for the best still. Be anything you want, don't give up when it's stressful. If you wanna be a doctor, fireman or nurse, just stay focused and believe in yourself, it will come. Yeah, listen. I see rappers playing checkers while I'm moving ahead. Take a look, checkmate, that's right, I'm playing chess and I'll never stop. Success is in my sight, I'm known as Conrad Murray. From the way I kill mics, I'm out. Shout out to all the real MCs.